I was driving in the middle of the night. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was on this. I was in Wandigere, and all of a sudden somebody knocks at my window, and it's this kid selling corn in a basket. And I'm like, an 11-year-old kid, at 2 in the morning, what are you doing outside selling corn? And she told me that, my mom told me that I cannot go back home until I've sold every single last piece. Because even the mother who sent her out to sell this corn in the middle of the night has a story. And it's probably a side story too. And she'll tell you, what should I do? I have 2 other small little babies at home. The father is gone. You know, the conditions in Africa sometimes make you want to cry. But at the same time, there's a lot of joy here sometimes.
Okay, cool. The political landscape is chaotic at best right now. Minus the elections that have happened, the biggest issue on the plate right now is President Museveni, after 30 years in power, trying to push the age limit so he can rule for longer. And it's not even necessarily him, it's, you know, people in parliament, it's the MPs who have said, we want him to rule for longer, let's change the age limit. Weirdly enough, it's not even the president himself who said, I want to change the age limit. But his MPs and those around him, who he doesn't even have control over, want to change, you know, the age limit. And then you have, of course, people who uphold the Constitution, and you know, most of the other MPs who are like, no. So there was a big row in Parliament recently where you had, you know, someone who's a personal friend of mine, BOBI Wine, who used to be a musician, who is now a member of Parliament. So he was the first, and he's really taken a lot of slack for it. You know, been arrested, tried to stop him at his house, put him under house arrest. You know, the self-made ghetto president, that's what he used to call himself as an artist. He's now, you know, an MP.
Carolina is the girl that I went to school with in 1997. Everyone from St. Carolina, she used to call me Rasta because I had no money.
That was a new one. Yeah.
That's a new one, eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
You like that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Spray.
Woo!
All of them are good, man.
Yeah,
Let's see which one fits the vibe.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's that old flow. That's that old now flow. The more the merrier. More tours across the area. More hardcore metaphors to barrier. Who's that? Proverb. Woo, South African rapper.
For real?
The verb. Don't sleep on the verb.
He says like when we are kids.
Little 19-year-old. Like, man, when I was a kid, you know what I mean? When I was like so young, you know what I mean?
Bruh. 21.
Wow. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that is like just.
Hey, bro, I'm big.
You can drink in America. Yeah. Like as of like this year.
Yeah,
wow.
I know.
A couple months ago, he couldn't drink. Now he can. Watch out, ladies. Send that tequila.
I don't play with extortion. Spinning a
portrait.
Had a million dollars. So when I blast, not that never you force. Got that physical proportion. But I don't floss like that. You can get pushed up a Porsche like that. Try to stick me up, bring the car right back. Look me on the neighborhood, I was start like that. Fall right back. This ain't TV, I ain't small like that. If we go face to face in the mall like that. Murder room, blah, blah, blah. Up in the club, I just turn up and go. Burning the road, I do my terminal go. Girls on my neck wanna flirt in the stroll, but my only burden is gold. More than many tattoos.
Film them. They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. Right there. So this is the nicer part of Kampala. All of a sudden everything changes. All of a sudden it's like the roads are nice, they're being fixed, and somebody here cares. Whoops. Dang. Yeah, it's so easy to kill somebody here.
Look at that. Really nice, huh? Yep, so we're rolling all up in these hills, these Kololo hills, where it's a exclusive type of people that live up here. And you notice one thing up in Kololo, you find a lot of people that jog and run around because, you know, they're exclusive like that. You don't find that in the bad areas.
Do you think there's a big difference of how the people living up here see Uganda?
Yeah, I think there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. Look at that. The people that live up here, this is how they see Uganda. You see the difference? They get a view of Uganda that a lot of other people don't get. For them, Uganda is this one playground. It's their playground. These are the people that live on top of the hill. And they're happy just the way things are.
But the country's National Planning Authority won't be deterred by these past hurdles and has set out to achieve an ambitious goal: to transform Uganda from a largely low-income economy to a competitive upper-middle-income country through a 30-year period. Museveni highlighted the value of electricity and the private sector in driving this dream to fruition.
We need 42,000 megawatts.
I just want my people on the ground to be okay. Let these politicians do what they do, make a row, but we don't need to be physically getting into altercations on the street, you know, and people don't need to be dying, you know, over what politicians do or don't do. Yeah, we need to respect each other. I feel like it would be good to ascertain, you know, what Museveni is thinking, like, what is his vibe on the whole situation himself? Because he said in so many speeches, the problem with African presidents is their age. You know, where are they ruling to? They're so old. Him himself, he has said that so many times. So it will be interesting to have a conversation or hear some commentary about what his beliefs are now. We know he's of sound mind and body, but we've heard him preach so much about people who weren't. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting thing to see.